Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the ritual. Um, this month's ritual will be on new beginnings, and let me tell you what items you will need to get started. Let me just pull up my document here. Okay, so you're going to need a small candle or a tea light. I just have a little tea light here. And then, of course, a lighter or matches. A small bowl or cup of water. I have my purple cup here with water in it. 2 pieces of paper and a pen to write with or pencil. I prefer pen because it makes it more permanent and like you're really committing to what you're writing down. A fire safe dish to burn the paper in. I have my little cauldron here, which is really cute. I got it at the Magic Candle years ago. But it is a tiny cauldron. It's just big enough to burn 1 piece of paper in, and it works really well. And then you're going to need a crystal or a charm or some sort of token to represent your intention. And I have this stone here. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin by coming together in sacred space. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. Let's do 2 more breaths. One more. Really take the time to feel the earth beneath you, the air around you, and the energy we share across this virtual circle. Imagine a soft, glowing thread connecting us, heart to heart, screen to screen, forming a web of magic and intention. As I said before, this is a ritual for new beginnings. It can be for planting seeds, ideas, shifting seasons, or simply saying, I'm ready. Whatever led you to this moment, you're in the right place. So I want you to take your first piece of paper and at the top write, I release now. And then just let your intuition speak. So jot down anything that you're ready to let go of. That could be habits, fear, self-doubt, or even a season that's passed. So I'm going to turn up the music and let you get to writing. You can write as little or as much as you want at this point. If I don't give you enough time, you can pause the video and come back to this. And then when you're done writing all of the things that you want to leave behind and release, you're going to want to sign your name at the bottom. Then when you're ready, you're going to fold your paper away from you. When we fold paper in a ritual or a spell, if you're folding toward you, you're bringing that thing into your life. If you fold away from yourself, you're going to banish that thing from your life. So I'm going to fold away. And I always fold my paper 3 times. That's just, it represents the triple goddess. And to me, it brings luck. Whenever I'm sewing something, I also do a triple knot. Just 3 is a good number. Okay, so I folded this away from myself. I've written down what I want to release and I've signed it. So when you're ready, you can get your candle ready. I had just have my little tea light. You can meditate for a moment with the flame. I'm not going to meditate very long with this one because it is a very tiny candle. So if it is safe to do so and you feel called to, you can now burn your paper in that fire safe bowl that you have. Otherwise, if you don't want to burn it, that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to set off the smoke alarm or anything like that, you can tear it. Um, as I said, tear like just like folding, you want to tear it away from yourself. You can place your hand on it with intention. But as you're burning it or doing whatever you want to do with it, speak aloud the words, I release you. I am ready for something new. Okay? So I release you. I am ready for something new. Gonna let that burn for a moment. And once it's properly caught on fire, I will just go ahead and put that in my fire safe bowl. Pan it a little bit. Okay, so now on the other paper, we're going to put the words I call in. I'm going to set the bowl aside because it's got the smoke coming into it. There we go. So, so you're going to write I call in and write what you are stepping into. You can be bold or tender. You can write I call in creativity or I call in rest. Just whatever you want to call into your life, whatever this new beginning is supposed to be for you. Write that down. And then just like the last paper, we're going to go ahead and, um, sorry, I'm just making sure that the paper is still good. You do want to keep an eye on that paper until it burns away completely. Um, I'm going to go ahead and sign this paper just like the last. And your signature is very powerful in magic. It, if you think about it, it's what seals a contract. Um, People clamor over celebrity signatures. Um, so a signature is very representative of yourself. It's like a fingerprint. So that's why that's why I'm having you sign the papers at the bottom. So this time I'm going to fold towards myself. And I'm going to fold it 3 times again. I don't know what kind of paper this is, but it's very smelly when it's burning. Okay, so I folded it 3 times. This time I'm going to take a moment and um, just focus on that new beginning. And then we're going to take the water and hold it below the water. And I want you to speak into the bowl or the cup what your new beginning is. You can do it silently or aloud, but water carries intention. Okay, so After you've spoken your intentions into the water, you can take a sip of the water. You can anoint yourself with the water, or you can pour it out later as an offering, or you can do all three, whichever you want to do. And then before I pour this out as an offering, I'm going to set this on top of the paper and let it soak up the intentions before I pour it out. Now, the second paper you don't want to burn. Some people do burn wishes, but for me, burning is a very banishing thing. And especially when you do it in the same ritual as something that you've just banished using fire. You can use fire to bring things to you, but if you've already used it in that ritual as something else, representing something else, you don't want to use fire for both banishing and calling to you. And that's just my own opinion. If you just really want to burn things, be safe about it. Um, but you can keep that folded piece of paper, put it in a drawer, or keep it. Um, you can bury it close to your front door to call those things into your life. Um, Another way that you can do it is to add those pieces of paper, maybe paint over it or draw over it, so that you have a representation of the new beginning, and you've got those words underneath. You can add it to a vision board. So there are many things you can do with that second piece of paper, but don't throw it away. And I would recommend don't burn it. Okay. So now we're going to take that charm that is representing our new beginning, and I have this nice stone here, and I honestly don't remember what kind of stone this is, but it's kind of a peach color with some crystal sparkles in it. It's very pretty, so I just thought I'd use this. We're going to hold this and take a moment to focus on the charm and keep it close to us. And I'm going to either say, you can say it aloud or silently, but you would repeat this: I honor what was, I trust what is coming, I walk forward with clarity, courage, and magic. So you want to breathe in the feeling of a new beginning. And I'm going to do that 2 more times. And I want you to know that this circle supports you even when we log off. If there were people on the Zoom today, which there are not, I would have them go around and say one word that represents what they're calling in. Mine would be stability. So I want to thank you for showing up and watching this replay, for being a part of this sacred community. And I hope that your path ahead is clear and powerful and uniquely yours. I want you to feel empowered. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below this video, and we'll see you next time.